Welcome back. If you have a teen who wants to attend college, it's never too early to learn about the admissions process. Acceptance rates for Alabama colleges range anywhere from 40% and up. The field for highly desirable schools and degrees is more competitive than ever. And here with more from Potential Magazine publisher Pam Mashburn. Thank you so much for being here. Yeah. I love your cover this time. These are girls who look like they're on the verge of going off to school, and what a big decision to make. And you really want to make sure that you hit the ground running and do things right to begin with.
That's exactly right. And it doesn't start the senior year. It starts, 10th, 11th grade is when we need to be getting them ready. Because when they hit senior year, they need to be already have a lot of decisions made.
Right. So your first thing is about not waiting until senior year to take a very important test.
Right. And that's, taking your ACT and SAT. Because
you need to take both?
No, you don't have to take both, but you might score higher on one than the other.
Okay, so you could it gives you leverage if
it
you
does.
Do that. Okay.
Because one point on that can be $20,000. At ASU and at University of Alabama, 1 point can be the difference between $20,000 non-taxable money. So you want to take that ACT and SAT. It's only 6 times a year. So if you're taking it your junior year, and there's only 4 left this year, and then
And how many times can you take it in a year?
You can take it 6 times in a year.
Okay, so you can take it every single time?
Yes, you can, up to 12 times. Okay. So yeah, good luck with that. Whoever does 12 times, I'm all about it, but I don't think we can do it. But one thing to remember is that you want to make sure you get your high score, because one of the mistakes is missing the deadline for scholarships. 80% of scholarships come from colleges, and most of them are merit-based, and it's based on your GPA and your ACT score. Okay,
and what's the deadline then?
Well, for Alabama, it's December 1st.
Oh, goodness.
So if you're a senior and you want to go, there's only one more test left.
And that's you got to get it in.
You got to get it in.
All right, so what's the second mistake people make?
A lot of times, people have grown up tailgating and their blood runs red or blood runs orange, and so they've made a decision, but they haven't actually gone and checked out the campus from a student standpoint.
Yes.
And they get there and they go, oh my gosh, I didn't know this class was going to have 200 people in it, and that's not a good fit for me.
It not always is, but for somebody else, it's perfect. That's what they want to do. They like to get lost in class like that and meet all those people and bounce ideas off of all those people. But some people do function better in smaller classes, so that's something you really would want to know before you show up for class on your first
Because
day.
Tailgate Saturday is not the same as, Monday through Friday classes.
Yes, big difference.
Big difference. Yeah. And so you want to go and check it out. And most people I talk to, they would have their mind made up. They go and visit that campus and they go, the minute I walked on, I knew it probably wasn't a good fit for me. So it's interesting how that works.
What a sinking feeling in your heart if that happens to you. Another thing that kids don't do is, and it's a great resource for them, is contact the admissions advisor.
Right. So an admission advisor, their whole job is to get your child enrolled, and they want to help them do that. So they get measured on how many kids do they meet and how many kids do they bring to campus. Yeah. So the great thing about them is, in our busy world, they send us emails and text messages here's a deadline coming up. Oh, don't forget, we need to get your transcript. So I love that about them. Plus, we have some kids that we've met, some families where maybe one of the parents passed away or they lost a job. And so those recruiters were able to go to bat for them, maybe find some more financial aid, or maybe they were on the fence on which school to go to and they helped them meet some other people. So I love that.
And they know so much about campus that you could only know being in that position, having that many students, and walk them through this kind of thing. Deadlines are very, very important because you just mentioned one for making sure December 1st that you remember, but there are lots of deadlines and you want to keep in mind all of those.
Right, and you don't want to miss out on, for one, you want to do it the beginning of your senior year, which would be the summer before. You need to start filling out applications. Because you don't know maybe where exactly you want to go, but you need to fill out as many as you can for anybody you're thinking about, because you might not get accepted, or there might be conditional acceptance, or there might be some other things that they're going to say, we need you to take this test again, or you need to get your grades up just a little bit. So don't wait until March, because it's too late to do anything like that. So you want to do it early, and you want to go and take your tours, and you're going to want to also make sure that you don't miss the scholarship deadlines. Last year at Jacksonville State, because of the storms that we had around March 1st, people couldn't get online and upload their stuff, so they missed out on scholarships. So don't wait till the last minute.
Don't wait till the last minute. And last but certainly not least, don't let outside pressures influence your college decision.
Yes, and so we hear it a lot. Oh, but my boyfriend's going there, but then we broke up. Or,
my grandfather went there, my father went there, and I want to continue the legacy.
Right, but it doesn't really have my major, or it might be too hard for me, or it might be too it might just not be a good fit for me, you know. And so you really want to look at, you know, our kids are not just, it's not just about academics. It is about their social and their spiritual and just a whole person. And you want to get on that campus as much as you can to make sure it's going to be a good fit, and also a good fit for the family financially.
Yes, and if it works out that that's the same college that Grandpa and Grandma went to, then that's great. But if not, I think they just want you to get a good education and have a wonderful college experience.
And there are some great colleges in Alabama and even outside of Alabama that are very affordable so that families can afford to send their kids, maybe even free.
Yeah, got to do your homework. If you can't get a copy of this, because they do fly off the shelves,
they
go fast, where can we find it online?
Potentialmagazine.com, you can find it online, and anywhere Parents and Teens are, and they went out yesterday, so grab your copy. It's a good one.
Get you one. They're free. It sounds good. Thank you so much. It's so good to see you. Great tips there. I got to keep that in mind. I got a junior.
I know. You're on it. I know.
Time flies.